Shalom, my name is Michael Decker and I'm a lawyer within the law offices of Cohen Decker, Pex and Brosh. Today I wanted to discuss a matter regarding labor law and specifically international employment. We are living today in a time in history where it is becoming more and more relevant to know how to work in a digital format, to know how to work from home. This already became relevant before the corona basically struck the world, but it's much more relevant after the corona phase. And the corona phase basically expedited the progress, the work force in the world is advancing into. And specifically, we're dealing with work not in the old-fashioned way from an office where everyone comes to an office, but rather working from a laptop, an iPad, a cell phone, from basically your home or anywhere. And this basically raises another issue. Why do you need to employ someone in your country? Because you may be able to find much better and more relevant workforce to your specific concerns in a different country. Or maybe you want to employ someone that's cheaper and you can find cheaper labor in a different country. And in the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're employing someone from your country, if this person is working from home through the internet anyway, or someone in a different country that will be working from home through an internet. So it could be that an Israeli company can actually find a better worker for its purposes in a different country. And then this Israeli company will need to learn and understand the labor laws of that specific country. Here specifically I wanted to discuss foreign companies, whether they be from the United States, from Europe, from China, from anywhere else that wants to employ specifically Israeli workers because of specific know-how and specific abilities Israeli workers might have, for example, in the field of high-tech and so on and so forth. So basically, if you're a foreign company that wants to employ an Israeli worker, then first of all, important to understand the employment laws in this country. Many times foreign companies like this would rather employ or pay a worker here and treat the worker here like he's a freelancer, meaning the foreign company will just send money each month and the Israeli worker will just send a tax receipts, and the foreign company this way doesn't have to deal with all the labor law requirements. However, essentially speaking, the labor law court one day can easily determine that there was a working relationship of an employer and an employee. And if the foreign company operates this way, in the future, the foreign company may very well need to compensate this worker and add additional, very significant payments for not paying pension, for not paying dmei havra'ah, for not paying vacation days, for not paying sick days, and for maybe overtime, and for many other issues that could come up one day in labor law court. And therefore it's wise to already treat the worker from the beginning as a worker, and just to pay the worker according to standards of Israeli employment law. So basically there are some other technical issues that could come up with how to issue then a pay stub, how to legally employ a worker here, because many times these companies don't want to come and open a company here and employ many workers. They're just interested maybe in employing one or two workers, and they don't want to get into a huge expense of opening an actual branch here. So there are various solutions to this. In the article we wrote, we expanded on them. If you have more questions about this matter, you can feel free to contact us, and we'll be happy to answer you and to give you the best advice we can. Thank you very much for your time.